Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am coming to you guys today with a DIY project on how I made these wooden fabric shell earrings. These are really beautiful. Now if you go back maybe a couple weeks or maybe a month or two ago, I was showing everybody a tutorial on how to make fabric wooden earrings, and that tutorial really did very well. I'm coming to you guys to give you a little bit more information on the tools and where I purchase my items. Now this fabric that you see on this wooden bead came from Walmart, but a very long time ago. They don't even sell this fabric anymore. This is like an African print fabric. It's really beautiful, y'all. I love this fabric. Okay, so if you want to know where I got the tools from and how to make this beautiful earring, please stay tuned. Okay, here are the items that you will need to do this DIY. You are going to need, of course, your round nose pliers. You're going to need your wire cutters, your choice of fabric, your paint, because I paint my shells. This isn't quite the paint that I want. This is jet black. I have some gloss. Whenever you do any painting, try to get some that says gloss. The gloss will be up at the top. You're going to need some gloss paint because that's what I use to paint those seashells. You're also going to need some seashells. Now these accent shells, you get a bag like this for $2, and I don't know if you all are familiar with the Family Dollar, but I got these from Family Dollar for $2, and I mean, y'all, look at this. I got some really nice things that you can really use these seashells for all different types of DIY projects. You can use these seashells for just about anything. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Go to Family Dollar and get you a big pack. It's called Accents Shells for $2, y'all, and you get a whole lot, and you can do many projects. You are also going to need one piece of 20 gauge wire, and I usually use silver plated wire or tarnished resistant wire. Your Aleene's tacky glue. I talk so highly about this. I love this stuff. You're going to need some paint brushes as well, ladies. Some paint brushes that you're going to use. And you're also going to need a fish hook post, whatever piece of wood you're going to be using. And I had someone the other day ask me if I make my own wood. No, I get these, and this is my secret, y'all. I get these from Walmart. You get 6 pair. You get 6 in a pack for $1.44 at Walmart. Okay? You can go to Hobby Lobby, you can go to Michael's, Joann's Fabric, and you can get they all sell different sizes and shapes, but I get these from Walmart because Walmart but they sell the round ones and they sell the stars, and this is the size that I prefer. You're also going to need some E6000 and your Sharpie. So now we're going to go ahead and get into the video. Okay, everyone, the very first thing that you want to do in order to make this beautiful earring is the very first thing I do is I paint. So I am going to paint one, and then I am going to, because I don't want this video to be really long. This video is already 3 minutes long, and that was just me trying to explain everything that we needed. So we're going to just paint well, you got to pick out the ones you need, and the ones, these are like really small, because this is going to be going on the front side of your earring. Once you paint them, you then want to let them dry. So you paint them, and I do have on gloves. As a matter of fact, this is kind of, well, this is my work area. I do a lot of stuff here at this side of the table. So once, like I said, once I paint it, I will then place them and let them dry. So now, while we're waiting for our shells to dry, we want to go ahead and start on making sorry y'all. We want to go ahead and start with our wood bead. And what I normally do is I just go around the whole entire bead and color it in. And that's pretty much what you do. And make sure that you get a Sharpie fine point where it doesn't, it can't be washed off, where it's permanent. You want it to be permanent. Okay, everyone. Now, like I said before, what you want to do is you want to trace your fabric, and you want to cut out 4 parts, okay? Now, what we're going to do is, like I said, when we're going to go ahead and glue our fabric onto our bead. So I'm going to do this first side, and then I'm going to come back with another part. So like I said before, you want to take your tacky Aleene's glue. I love this stuff, y'all. Like, literally love it. And you can tell, look, I've been using so much of it, I'm almost out of it, but I got another one that I did buy. And you want to just put it on your bead. You want to take your finger, make sure you have your cloth next to you, and you just want to spread it all over the entire bead. Make sure you don't miss any corners. And I'm telling y'all, this stuff works really, really well. I had someone ask me about Mod Podge. I've never used Mod Podge before, so I can't really speak on Mod Podge because I've never used it. So this is it, y'all. Just make sure you go over the entire bead and clean off your edges, because you don't want it to be, you want it to look neat. And we got it all on there, the whole thing. And there you have it, guys. Now the next thing I'm going to do is place that there. And I'm going to take my fabric and just place it over top. And make sure that I press it down so it could be nice and even onto the bead. Okay. Now here is my bead, guys, front and back. And what you want to do is you want to go around and just make sure that you don't have like any glue on the outer parts of your bead. You want to clean it up. But you also want to let this set and dry. The thing about this too is that you want to go around, if it's too, sometimes fabric will, when you cut out your circle, sometimes you may have some fabric that overlaps the bead on the wood. So you just want to take and go around and smooth it out, and so that it can be nice and smooth. Okay? Once your bead has dried, you want to take your round nose pliers or whatever you have to make a hole. So I'm going to put my hole right here. You hear that? And it goes straight through, y'all. It's straight through. And you might have like a little piece of fabric sticking out. So you just take whatever tool you have and cut off that fabric. And you got your hole there. Now the next thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and put on our piece up at the top so that we can put our fish hook in it. And we're going to make a loop with our round nose pliers. You make your loop. This is what you should have. Then I come up, I stick it through, and I bend it just a tad. This is what you should have. And then I just take and finish it off and go around. I make a couple of, I'll go around a couple times. I think I did it 3 times. Then I take my wire cutters and I cut off the excess. Then I take my flat nose pliers and I just pinch it in so it doesn't stick you. And this is what you should have. Then I take whichever side is going to be facing the front. So if this is going to be facing the front, I flip it this way. I stick my post in. Wait a minute. Gotta make sure it's completely open. There it is. I flip it. I push that through like that. And then I pinch it up. I just pinch it. And this is what you should have. Then I bring this piece up like that. And then I wrap it. Because this is the way, to me, that it looks professional. Everybody don't do theirs like that, like I said, and this will stay that way. You don't have to worry about it coming off. And then I just take my wire cutters, I nip it, then I take my flat nose pliers and I squeeze it in. Okay, and this is what you should have. Now the next thing, the very last thing that we're going to do is we're going to put on our seashells. Okay guys, here we go. So our seashells are dry. They are dry. And we're going to go ahead and use, like I said, the E6000. And I am going to be using gloves, y'all, because I told y'all that this stuff is not good. You shouldn't be touching it at all. And I am going to take a little bit of my E6000 and I am going to put it on my seashell. Now I'm going to do one. I'm going to show you guys how to do one, and then I'll do the other two because I don't want this video to be super duper long. And then I will find the center of where I want to place it, and I'll just place it in the center. And there you have it. And here you are. And it's these seashells are not coming off. The very last thing we need to do is put on our fish hook. And this will sum it up. We put on our fish hook. Turn it this way. And there you have it. I want to thank everyone for tuning into my channel today. I want to thank all my new subscribers and all my old subscribers. Like I said, I am going to be doing a giveaway coming up shortly. I'm just waiting for a minute before I actually do the giveaway. My very last giveaway that I did, someone did not. One of the other person that won the giveaway never came forth. So I am going to be adding that bag to this giveaway. I'm going to be picking 3 names. So I thank y'all for tuning in. I thank y'all for subscribing to my channel and watching my videos. I greatly appreciate it. Y'all have a wonderful day. Peace and blessings. Bye, y'all.